Hello, hello. It is that time. We're going to find out what card you chose. We're going to tune into each card individually to first break it down to see what is the energy that we're dealing with. Then make sure you stick around to the end because we're going to put all the cards together. These are relevant also. Even if you chose a specific card, all four of the cards together are relevant. So we're going to put all four of the cards together. We're going to see what is the overarching theme for all of us over the next couple of weeks. Your card that you chose is going to be the highlighted or the more dominant energy over the next couple of weeks. So let's dive in and see what you chose. If you chose card number 1, risking is your card. So where are you being asked to take risks and where are you holding back? Right? I just feel like, here's the thing. Life is saying now is the time. If not now, when are you going to move forward? Like, this is like a move forward now. If there's something in the works and you've been wondering, when do I take the first step? When do I do this? This card is saying you might consider doing some of these things right now. Pay attention to this, right? Don't get distracted by, those thoughts that are in the back of your mind that maybe say you can't or, now's the wrong time. Ask yourself, how can I take steps towards what it is that I want to do? Because this is likely something that you have been thinking about over the last while. And this card is saying maybe now is the time to start taking those first steps towards the things that you have been working through over the last little while. Maybe, you've always wanted to open an ice cream shop and now it's like, well, maybe there's an opportunity. Have a look, whatever this is. Of course, I don't think that all of you are going to open an ice cream shop, but what is this that is going on in your space? And it might be something very minor, maybe you need to have a conversation with someone. Maybe you want to say, hey, let's go for coffee. Whatever this is and whatever scale it is happening in on your life is relevant. So where have you been holding back or not allowing yourself to move forward on a certain opportunity or a certain opening in your life? If you chose card number 2, this is about asking yourself, where am I in denial? Where am I in denial? Perhaps you've been feeling stuck or you've been feeling like you're being held back, right? Maybe. But maybe you are being held back because you're in denial. You can't see the forest for the trees. This is asking you, we don't see this person's eyes. This is asking you, open your eyes, have a look, right? Get out of denial, and that's going to open the gates for you. So ask yourself, where are you holding back? Allowing yourself to move forward. Where are you feeling blocked because you can't see the whole picture? Have a nice look, and this is likely going to open things up for you when you realize, hey, I'm not seeing XYZ, or I don't want to believe this, or, I don't see this situation for what it is, because maybe it's hurtful. Maybe, maybe it's going to force me to make some sort of a decision. But whatever this is, get out of denial, see the truth. This is going to help you release what it is that's making you feel stuck. So if you're feeling attached to a situation, to a person, to whatever this is, but we've got to let go of all this drama. We've got to let go of all the things, get out of denial, and then it's going to feel like things really open up for you. But this probably has something to do with you protecting your feelings somehow, something that's maybe you don't want to allow in because it's hurtful, or maybe it's fearful. Maybe there's something, I don't want to make this change because it makes me feel afraid. Whatever it is, This is just saying, you know, open your eyes, see the picture for what it really is, because once you do that, things will open up for you and it'll feel a little bit different. If you chose card number 3, confusion is your card. Are you feeling a little out of sorts lately? Are you feeling a little confused? Are you feeling a little bit like, I can't sort this out? What's going on in here? Look at this girl's like, you know. But whatever this is, it's asking you to just take a deep breath, slow down, allow each thought to process. You don't have to decide everything right now. But you may be feeling a little overwhelmed, right? Like this girl. She's got the yellow, so there is reason to be happy and feel joyful and feel all those things. But, you know, maybe she's been holding back. Maybe she hasn't been able to make a decision because she can't sort out her thoughts. Whatever this is, you know, get it figured out. Talk through it, because once you talk things out, if you can't talk about it, you know, grab a pen and write this down. Journal. Get the thoughts out. Because once you do that, the juices will start flowing and then things will start to work themselves out, which is really interesting. That's kind of similar to the last card where it was like, you know, the denial card where, you know, it's like we need to work through this. We need to push a lot of this stuff aside so that we can sort these things out, which is really interesting. You know, first step, or the most important step, is going to be, I need to remember to slow down so that I can process all of these things. And then I can, you know, point in the right direction and focus on where I need to be going next, instead of trying to do everything all at once. If you chose card number 4, you chose projection. So this card is asking you, where are you focusing? Where are you putting your energy right now? You may need to make a decision. You may need to decide where you need to point your energy, right? Where does your focus need to be? Maybe you are feeling spread too thin. Maybe you are feeling like you're scattered and all over the place. This card is asking you, project your energy where you need it to go, right? Pay attention to that. Boundaries are going to be important, right? Just stick to the plan. So make a plan. Where do I want to go? Stick with it, follow it through, and keep going. You know, boundaries. I'm not going to let people interfere with me. Look at this girl, is very focused, right? Focused. You got to focus on where you need to go, which is really interesting. And, you know, once we get our focus, it's almost like we're unstoppable. So it's like you're going to project where you want your energy to be. What are my goals over the next couple of weeks? You're going to move towards it, ensuring, you know, I know there's probably going to be distractions along the way, but I'm going to set up some strong boundaries so that I know what my priorities are so I can move forward. And I'm going to keep my focus over the next couple of weeks, because I have potential to make some really great strides over the next couple of weeks. Let's take a look at all 4 of the cards together. We're going to take a look and we're going to see what is the overarching theme. Keep in the back of your mind that the card that you chose is going to somehow be more important or more dominant for you over the next couple of weeks. So for all of us, over the next couple of weeks, we need to ask ourselves, where do we need to be taking risks? Where do we need to be, you know, getting out there, doing something? Maybe this is, you know, maybe you're a person who likes to stay at home all the time. Doesn't like to go out. You know, it's like, I'd rather be in my pajamas. I'd rather stay home, whatever this is. And maybe you're a person that says, you know what, this week, at least 2 or 3 times over this week. Remember, we're looking at this for 2 weeks, but week 1, I'm going to do 2 or 3 times where I go somewhere out of the ordinary for me. That's pretty risky for someone who likes to stay home all the time. So guys, this doesn't need to be a whole life-changing event. Remember that. It's just, this is going to fit in your energy somehow. So how can I think outside of the box, color outside of the lines, be educated about it though, right? There's no need to make risks that are going to be dangerous. Make sure that you are looking out for you, number 1. Where are you in denial? This is interesting. It feels like a week where we're going to look within and say, you know, what am I not seeing that I need to see? Or I don't want to let it in because I'm going to have to then make changes, right? Something's going on here where we're being encouraged to say, take some sort of a risk, think outside the box, push the boundaries just a little bit more, get out of our comfort zone, take off our blinders so we can see. There's some confusion that might come in or that we might be trying to overcome. Perhaps we don't know what this looks like because our mind is foggy and we don't know how this is going to play out. So whatever this is, that confusion, it's time for it to play out. Take your time, you know, get a plan, stick with it. This card says, whatever you decide, stick with it. Keep your focus about you over the next couple of weeks. No matter how much we feel like maybe we can't see all the details, or maybe we can't understand it all right now. Maybe we're feeling like there's overwhelm, there's too much going on. This is just saying, do something to get out of your comfort zone, make a plan and stick with it. So for example, on a very easy scale, if you were to say, be that person who likes to sit in the living room, not go anywhere. This card says, you know what? Maybe I am going to decide 2 or 3 times I'm going to go out and do something out of my comfort zone this week, and then next week something different. So maybe this week I'm going to go to the grocery store and I'm going to stop 3 people in the aisle and say, hey, how are you today? I hope you have a great day, and then carry on with my day. Maybe the next time I'm going to pay for the person's coffee in front of me or behind me in the drive-thru lineup. Maybe another one, you know, I'll go to the park. This is something that maybe I don't do all by myself, but I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go for a walk, and I'm going to smile at every single person I pass, you know, and then what am I going to do for week 2? But whatever this is encouraging you. Make a plan, stick with it, keep your boundaries, keep your focus clear. So maybe write it down. You're going to have to talk these things through or write it down. Come up with a plan so that you can follow it through over the next couple of weeks. It feels important to listen to your intuition. Get the things out in the open, whether you're talking with somebody or writing things down, but keeping it clear, and that's going to help this focus come in, and stick with it over the next couple of weeks. You know, right now, maybe you want to write down some goals, and then when you get to the end of this next couple of weeks, take a look at your notes and see, how did I move through this? Where did I accomplish my goals? Where do I feel like I still need to do some work? So whatever this is, you know, just be methodical about what's going on over the next couple of weeks for you. So again, come back and watch this video at the end of the next couple of weeks so that you can see how this played out for you. Feel free to comment. How is this playing out in your life? What is going on in your life right now that makes you feel like one or all of these cards play in to what's going on? Are you going through some changes in life? Are you working through some things? What is it that you're working through? What is it that you're trying to accomplish over the next couple of weeks? Enjoy the next 2 weeks ahead. Take care, and we'll meet again in another couple weeks. Bye for now, guys.